So here's kind of a cool idea for improvising over chord changes. In rock, a lot of times we stick with one specific key. If we're in A minor, we just solo in A minor the whole time. In the 5 caged forms, for instance, the pentatonic caged forms of A minor, and call it good. And actually that sounds great. One thing you can do, though, to get kind of a different sound, maybe a little more of a, I don't know if it's a jazz sound or what, but a sound that it sounds like you're changing keys with the chords. What you can do is actually use the 5 pentatonic shapes, but change the pentatonic shape specifically for the chords you're on. So say, for instance, we're in A minor. We have an A minor, a D minor, and an E minor chord, right? Well, normally we just play in A minor over that stuff. But imagine this. What if over the A minor chord you played A minor, then over the E minor chord you played an E minor scale, so you went, then over the D minor chord you played a D minor pentatonic scale. Let's see what that sounds like. So, I'll create a loop here with my loop pedal, and I'll play A minor. So we got A minor. Now let's go to D minor. Now we'll go to the 5 chord, the E minor. Back to A minor. And then I'll start the loop over. So I play an A minor over this. Then D minor. Then E minor. Then back to A minor. So it adds a little bit of sophistication, also because the pentatonics are based on minor thirds and whole steps. Everything in the pentatonic, there's no half steps in the pentatonic. But when you actually go from the A minor to the D minor, then to the E minor, it adds a half step in there to add a kind of change of color. The other interesting thing is that since A minor, D minor, and E minor are the 1, 4, and 5 of the key of A minor, the pentatonics for each of these chords, if you superimpose them on top of each other, if you take this scale and this scale and this scale and play them all at the same time, you end up with a full A minor diatonic scale. It's pretty amazing. So let's listen to one more round of that soloing over those changes. Now I'm going to go to D minor. Now I'm going to go to E minor. Back to A minor. You can find those 5 caged shapes all over the internet. Just Google them. Good luck. So another thing that you can do when playing over changes, in addition to what I just talked about, which is playing an A minor pentatonic over A minor, a D minor pentatonic over D minor. When it goes to E, a lot of times you find that instead of playing an E minor, even though it would be natural to the key, we're going to find E dominant 7 chords in there instead. Well, there's actually a pentatonic scale. I found this out of Pentatonic Concepts by Steve Kahn. It's a pentatonic scale based on the dominant 7 chord. So instead of, for instance, instead of an E major pentatonic, which would be, we're going to have it, it's going to have a flat 7 note in there too. So it's going to be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 5, and a flat 7, then back to 1, right? So if we record a loop with those 3 chords, so A minor, then D minor, then E7, play that one again just so we can accent it. Then back to A minor. So A minor, D minor, then now I go to D minor. Then I go to E. Back to A minor. So you can find that scale in Pentatonic Concepts, but like I said, it's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 5, and a flat 7. That's how the pentatonic scale is built. Good luck.